Chosen one, listen closely. Because I don't know who needs to hear this today, but I already feel it in my spirit. God is about to do something so unexpected, so undeniable, that the same people who laughed at you, ignored you, betrayed you, and tried to break you, are about to sit in silence. Not because you finally got revenge, but because heaven is about to reveal the truth. And it's going to shock them. See, the enemy wanted you to believe you were forgotten. They wanted you to believe your tears were pointless. They wanted you to believe the pain was the end of your story. But chosen one, that pain was a setup. That betrayal was a training ground. That humiliation was a hidden assignment. That rejection was a door God closed because He was protecting your destiny. And now, the same God who watched you cry in private, the same God who watched you stay quiet while you were misunderstood, the same God who watched you take the high road when your flesh wanted to fight, is about to shock the people who hurt you. Because God is not just restoring you. He is exposing things. He is not just lifting you. He is correcting narratives. He is not just blessing you. He is making it impossible for them to deny what He placed on your life. So if you've been feeling like something is shifting, if you've been sensing a strange calm after chaos, if you've been getting signs that your season is changing, stay with me. Because in this message, I'm revealing 7 signs God is about to shock those who hurt you. And chosen one, by the end of this, you won't even be angry anymore. You'll understand. God is about to speak for you. Chosen one, can we talk honestly? One of the hardest things about walking with God is that He doesn't always move immediately. You pray, and nothing happens. You cry, and nothing changes. You stay faithful, and it still feels like you're being crushed. And it makes you wonder, God, do you even see this? But listen to me carefully. God is never late. He is never confused. He is never asleep. He is never distracted. Sometimes God delays because He's doing 2 things at once. He's preparing you, and He's building a case against what was done to you. And the reason God doesn't always respond instantly is because He's not just about to touch one moment. He's about to shift your entire life. See, people wanted to hurt you quietly. They wanted to damage you without consequences. They wanted to treat you like you were replaceable. But what they didn't realize is, you are not ordinary. You are not just somebody. You're chosen. And when someone attacks a chosen one, they don't just mess with a person. They mess with an assignment. They mess with oil. They mess with prophecy. They mess with something heaven invested in. So God doesn't always move fast. But when He moves suddenly. And when He shocks them, it will not be small. It will be unforgettable. Now let's go into the signs. Chosen one, this is the first sign. You don't even need them to say sorry anymore. And at first, that sounds strange. Because you used to replay the pain in your mind. What did I do to deserve this? How could they treat me like that? Why would they leave me like that? But then something happened. You stopped begging for closure. You stopped expecting accountability from people who live in denial. You stopped needing them to validate what happened to you. And you didn't become cold. You became healed. Because when God starts preparing to shock your enemies, He first removes the emotional control they had over you. You used to be stuck. Stuck on conversations you never got to finish. Stuck on words you never got to defend. Stuck on pain you never got to explain. But now, you're free. And chosen one, that freedom is not random. That's a sign heaven is about to step in. Because God doesn't elevate someone who's still chained emotionally. He doesn't restore someone who's still begging the wrong people for peace. And the moment you stop needing their apology, God said, now I can speak for you. Because now your heart is clean. And now when God shocks them, you won't be addicted to the reaction. You'll just be grateful. This is deep, chosen one. Because you were hurt so badly. that your flesh wanted to fight back. You wanted to expose them. You wanted to prove your side. You wanted to show receipts. You wanted to make them feel what they made you feel. But then God started doing something in you. He calmed you down in a way you can't even explain. Not because you were weak, but because God was telling you, "Don't touch it. I've got this." See, the reason God tells chosen ones to stay quiet is because your silence becomes your weapon. When you don't retaliate, heaven takes over. When you don't curse them, God corrects them. When you stop fighting, God starts judging. And I know that word, judging, scares people. But I'm not talking about you wishing destruction. I'm talking about divine justice. Because God is a God of balance. And when someone hurts you wrong, they open the door for consequences. So the second sign is that you're not even thirsty for revenge anymore. You're just over it. And chosen one. That's when God moves. Because He knows you won't ruin the blessing with bitterness. Chosen one, this is one of the strongest signs. Because lately, you've been improving. Quietly. You've been healing. Quietly. You've been learning. Quietly. You've been getting stronger. Quietly. And they have no idea. They think you're still broken. They think you're still stuck. They think their words still control you. But you've been rebuilding behind the scenes. And that is exactly how God loves to do it. Because God does not announce every miracle early. Sometimes God hides the upgrade until the timing is perfect. And when the moment comes, He reveals it in one day. Chosen one. I'm telling you, you're about to shock them because your growth is going to look sudden. But it wasn't sudden. It was secret. It was in prayer. It was in lonely nights. It was in tears nobody saw. It was in pain that produced power. It was in the season where you thought nothing was happening. But heaven was upgrading you. So yes, you're winning in silence. And that's a sign. Listen carefully. This one may feel heavy. But I need you to understand the spiritual truth. When someone attacks a chosen one, they don't just hurt a person. They disturb their own covering. Because many people had blessings connected to you. They were protected because you were present. They had grace because you were around. They had access because you carried light. But they mistreated you. They mocked you. They lied on you. They tried to erase you. And now that God removed you, they are starting to feel the consequences. Things are breaking. Relationships are collapsing. Their peace is disappearing. Their mask is slipping. And chosen one, let me be very clear. This is not you winning. This is God correcting the imbalance. Because in the spirit realm, what you sow you reap. And God is not going to let people destroy you without consequences. He is not going to let your tears go unpaid. He is not going to let your suffering be ignored forever. So if you've heard rumors, or you've noticed that people who hurt you are suddenly struggling, don't celebrate it. Just stay clean. Because what you're witnessing is God's hand. Chosen one. Have you noticed that lately, truth has been coming out? Things you didn't even have to explain are being revealed. Lies are collapsing on their own. People are seeing patterns. And the craziest part is, you're not even doing anything. That is one of the biggest signs God is about to shock them. Because God is an expert at exposure. He will let people lie until their own lie becomes a trap. He will let people pretend until their mask becomes heavy. He will let people fake innocence until the fruit exposes them. And what you couldn't prove, God will reveal. What they did in secret, God will bring to the light. What they said behind your back, God will make someone repeat it in front of them. Chosen one, there is a season where you don't need to defend yourself anymore. Because God becomes your defense. And when God defends you, He does not do it quietly. He makes it public enough that the same people who doubted you will feel foolish. Chosen one, this is spiritual. Because when God is about to shock those who hurt you, He starts confirming you from unexpected places. A stranger compliments you. Someone randomly supports you. A person messages you out of nowhere and says, "I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to tell you this." You start receiving favor you didn't ask for. You start getting opportunities you didn't chase. It's like doors are opening, and you didn't even knock. This is how you know it's God. Because God doesn't need your connections. He creates divine connections. He will raise supporters you never met. He will give you helpers you didn't expect. He will cause people to pour into you without you begging. And while the people who hurt you thought they were ending you, God was lining up a new tribe, a new audience, a new family, a new season, and chosen one. When they see how many people celebrate you, they're going to be confused. Because they tried to convince the world you were nothing. But God is about to show them. You were always something. Chosen one, this one is the final sign. And it's the one that makes me smile. Because right before God does something big, He gives His chosen ones a peace that doesn't match the situation. You should be anxious, but you're calm. You should be panicking, but you're steady. You should be depressed, but you're hopeful. You feel something like, something is coming. And even though you can't explain it, you can sense it. That peace is not random. That peace is prophetic. That peace is heaven's way of telling you, don't worry, I'm about to do it. Because God will not let you enter your next season with your nervous system still trapped in the old one. He stabilizes you. He calms you. He grounds you. So when the blessing arrives, you can carry it. Chosen one, I want you to listen. When God shocks those who hurt you, it won't just be because you made it. It will be because God did it in a way they can't explain. They'll say, how did they come back like that? How are they smiling after everything? How are they winning after what we did? And the answer will be, God. Chosen one, listen carefully. Because there comes a point in every chosen person's journey where God stops allowing your life to look confusing to the people who judged you. There comes a point where God says, enough. Enough hiding your reward. Enough letting them misunderstand you. Enough letting them assume you were weak. Enough letting them think they were right about you. Because for a long time, God allowed your season to look like nothing was happening. But the truth is, everything was happening. It just wasn't happening where people could see it. And that's why they got comfortable. They got comfortable thinking you were finished. They got comfortable thinking your story was over. They got comfortable thinking you were nobody. They got comfortable laughing behind your back because you weren't responding. They got comfortable disrespecting you because you weren't defending yourself. They got comfortable hurting you because you didn't retaliate. But they misunderstood your silence. They thought you were silent because you were defeated. No, chosen one. You were silent because God was building you. You were silent because heaven was upgrading you. You were silent because your spirit was maturing. You were silent because God was teaching you how to hold power without becoming poison. And now, this is the turning point. This is the part of the story where the atmosphere shifts. This is where the same God who watched you cry is now preparing to let the world watch you rise. And I need you to understand this deeply. When God is about to make it obvious, He makes it undeniable. Not small, not hidden, not subtle. He makes it so clear that even the ones who hate you have to admit something is on your life. They don't have to like you, but they will not be able to deny you, because this isn't about your ego. This is about God proving a spiritual point. God is about to show them. You touched the wrong one. Chosen one. Some people created a whole narrative about you. They told others you were the problem. They told others you were unstable. They told others you were difficult. They told others you were Too much. They painted you as the villain, so they could hide the fact that they were the ones who hurt you. And you know what's crazy? You didn't even fight back. You didn't go online to expose them. You didn't post cryptic messages. You didn't try to ruin them. You stayed quiet. You healed. You moved forward. And while you were healing, God was watching everything. He saw the backstabbing. He saw the manipulation. He saw the lies. He saw the disrespect. And he saw how hard you tried to still keep love in your heart, even when people gave you reasons to become bitter. Chosen one. This is where God steps in. Because some battles aren't won by arguments. They're won by evidence. And your life is about to become the evidence. God is about to rewrite the story they told about you. Without you saying a word. God is about to answer lies with results. God is about to answer rejection with elevation. God is about to answer betrayal with favor. And when that shift happens, even the ones who don't want to clap for you will be forced to watch. Chosen one. This part is important. Because when God finally makes it obvious, people will swear it happened overnight. They'll say, "Wow, they got lucky. No way. How did they blow up like that? They must have connections. They must have done something behind the scenes." But they have no idea. You were in training. You were in war. You were in private battles. That almost took you out. You were fighting depression. You were fighting confusion. You were fighting heaviness. You were fighting betrayal trauma. You were fighting through the nights where you didn't even want to wake up. You were building yourself back up from scratch. And the whole time, God was sharpening you. God was pruning you. God was stripping you of the need for validation. God was removing the version of you that cared too much about who clapped. God was preparing you for power. Because chosen one. Not everyone can survive their own elevation. Some people get blessed and become arrogant. Some people get recognized and become reckless. Some people get money and become lost. Some people get attention and forget God. But God didn't want that for you. So He trained you first. He humbled you first. He matured you first. He purified your motives first. And now, when the shift happens, you won't break under the weight of it. You'll be ready. And here's the part that's going to shock them the most. God is about to elevate you in a way they can't imitate. Because what God is giving you is not something you can steal. It's not something you can fake. It's not something you can manipulate. It's not something you can shortcut. Because the blessing that is coming is attached to your tears. It's attached to your obedience. It's attached to the nights you stayed faithful when you could have quit. It's attached to the times you forgave when you had every reason to be cold. It's attached to the moments you stayed pure, even when nobody was watching. So yes, God is about to bless you, but it's going to be a blessing that carries a signature. People will look at you and feel something different. They'll feel the peace on you. They'll feel the strength on you. They'll feel the authority on you. They'll feel the weight of your growth. And that's when it hits them. God's hand is on this person. Chosen one. They mistreated you because they thought you were soft. They underestimated you because you didn't fight back. They thought your kindness was stupidity. They thought your patience was weakness. They thought your silence meant fear. But what they didn't know is that you weren't weak. You were disciplined. You were controlled. You were emotionally intelligent. You were spiritually aware. Because revenge is easy, but restraint is power. Anyone can explode, but chosen ones learn how to hold fire without burning themselves. And now, that restraint is about to pay you back. Because God is about to reward you for your maturity. He's about to reward you for not stooping low. He's about to reward you for staying clean. And when they see you elevated, they're going to realize something painful. We didn't break them, we built them. Because the pain they caused you became the fuel for your becoming. Few. Chosen one. This part is going to bless somebody. Because the people who hurt you won't just see you doing better. They'll see you doing better. Without them. Without their help. Without their approval. Without their support. Without their permission. They'll realize they weren't the reason you were blessed. They were just a chapter. And God turned the page. They'll realize they had front row access to your heart. And they abused it. And now, they get back row distance. While God puts you on a platform, they'll have to watch you shine. While they sit outside the door they used to have keys to. Chosen one. God is about to remove access and increase visibility. He's about to lock doors behind you and open doors ahead of you. And the ones who played with you will watch you become the person they thought you could never be. You know what's wild? When God makes it obvious, you won't even feel the need to say, "See? I told you." You won't need to flex. You won't need to brag. You won't need to post shade. Because the peace God gives you is so deep that your heart won't even want to embarrass them. You'll just be grateful that you made it out alive. You'll just be thankful that God didn't let the pain ruin you. You'll just be amazed that you survived the storm. And you'll finally understand God didn't keep you quiet to punish you. He kept you quiet so He could do it in a way that makes Him look undeniable. So when they see you elevated, they won't be able to say it was you. They'll know it was God. Chosen one. I want you to receive this. Your turning point is not coming. It is already moving. God is already rearranging things. God is already shifting hearts. God is already exposing truth. God is already opening doors. God is already removing blockers. God is already releasing favor. Even if you can't see it yet, it's happening. And when it manifests, it will shock everyone who counted you out. Because they planned your downfall. But God planned your upgrade. They tried to delay you. But God used it to develop you. They tried to destroy your name. But God protected your spirit. And now, it's time. Chosen one. If you can, I want you to type this in the comments. Or whisper it out loud right now. Because your words have power. Repeat after me. God is my vindicator. God is my defender. God is restoring my name. God is exposing what was hidden. God is blessing me publicly. I will not fight for revenge. I will stand in peace. What they meant for evil, God is turning for good. My season is shifting now. I am entering divine justice and divine elevation. Chosen one. Heaven heard you. And something just moved in the spirit. Listen. I don't know how long you've been waiting. But your waiting was not wasted. I don't know how many nights you cried. But every tear was counted. I don't know how many times you felt alone. But you were never abandoned. Because God only hides His chosen ones to protect them until the timing is perfect. And now, the timing is perfect. So let them watch. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Because God is about to do it so loud. They won't be able to pretend they don't see it. And chosen one. When it happens, don't go back. Don't explain. Don't seek validation. Just walk forward. Because your life is the evidence. If this message confirmed you, hit the like button so this reaches more chosen ones. Subscribe if you're ready for your next level. And comment, Divine Justice is here. Because I want to pray over you directly. Remember this, chosen one. You didn't lose, you were being positioned. And now, God is about to shock those who hurt you. Amen. Chosen one, before you go, I want to speak to the givers, the ones whose hearts feel called to pour back into the vessel that pours into them. If this message awakened you, if it strengthened you, if it spoke to your spirit in a way only heaven could orchestrate, then I invite you, only if your heart feels led to sow a $1 seed into this channel. Not because God needs it, but because giving is a spiritual law. A small seed carries big obedience. And God multiplies what is given with pure intention. Your $1 keeps this ministry alive, keeps the messages flowing, and helps this word reach the next chosen one who needs it. If you feel that nudge in your spirit, if you feel that gentle pull, you can plant your $1 seed using the link in the description. And if you can't or don't feel led, you are still loved, still seen, and still covered. Blessings to every giver, and blessings to every listener. Your seed moves heaven in ways you may never see. But God sees it all.